Hello my girls and welcome to the Lean Girl Kitchen. Well, this is the Cape Town Lean Girl Kitchen and today we are going to be doing my last and final festive recipe, and I thought what better place than YouTube to get it done, because I used to do all of my recipes on YouTube and I used to not do many on Instagram until Reels came along, and then I was like, I could do them real snappy on there. So we're going old school today, and I thought this would be the perfect one to do it, to show you how I put together a glorious Lean Girl festive snack board. Because let me tell you, the snack board during the festive season, actually at any party, can be killer. Most of the things that are added to your regular cheese board are going to be pretty high calorie. They're generally pretty high in fat, hence high in calorie, and not too friendly on the calorie budget. So I wanted to show you how I put together a delicious low calorie snack board that still has loads of yummy things, but is still pretty high protein and high protein. Because a lot of them are just like the crackers and the cheese, and there's not really much protein that's added to it. So we're gonna do a fun festive one, and this can be done for one of your Christmas events, one of your festive family things, or you can do it any other time you are having people over and you want to do a snack board that is still a bit kind on the calories. This is how you are gonna do it. So I've got a couple of my favorite snacks here. I'm going to show you how I put it all together. I'm using a smaller tray for the one that I'm doing today. This would probably be good for 6 to 8 people. I also don't like to do too many snacks, because then when it comes to the meal, people are like, I already stuffed myself with all the snacks. So I'm doing a smaller one. You can of course double the volume of everything that I'm adding here, and you can do a bigger version if you have a giant family. Let me know in the comments how many people you normally cater for during the festive season, because I know it's quite a thing. Like when you're having a lot of people over, my worst is not having enough food. So I'm always the one, and I think this comes from my mom, to over cater. I will rather have like leftovers for 2 weeks than have not enough food. Okay, so let's get into it. I have got my little board here. I'm using just a cute wooden tray kind of board, and I've also got a couple of bowls and things that we are gonna use. I haven't thought out all the details, so we are going to figure it out together as we go. But I thought the first thing we should start with is a yummy dip. So we're going to do an avocado like guac kind of dip, and we're going to make it high protein. So as you know, I love everything high protein just because it keeps you fuller for longer. And so we're gonna make this guac a little bit more high in protein and super creamy, because we're gonna be adding, where's my lovely little avocado? Because we're gonna be adding some cottage cheese, which is how I actually make my avocado toast regularly at home. I normally add some cottage cheese because I love the flavor, and it just makes it super thick and creamy. So a lot of your average store-bought dips tend to be really high in fat and therefore high in calories. Let's see if we're gonna get a good avocado. Come on, Willies. You can't disappoint us for our snack board. How did we do? Oh, she looks good. She looks yummy and creamy. This is the Flavor Burst. I mean, Woolies has everything now in Flavor Burst. Just makes all the standard ones taste really bad, right? The others just do not have the flavor. So we are gonna pop this into our bowl. Not super, super ripe, but I think it will be good for the recipe. And we're gonna pop it into a bowl. So I'm going in with some salt. This is like actually, I don't know, it's just like a mixed grinder salt with our avo. You want that to be nice and seasoned. And then we are gonna throw in our smooth, fat-free cottage cheese. And you can add as much as you want. Like if you're not sold on it, you don't have to add a lot. I'm just gonna do one nice dollop, and then we are just gonna mash it up together. Okay, and here was the trick. I almost forgot the trick. always mash your stuff in a different bowl, or if you're preparing something or even mixing it up, do not put it in the bowl that you will be serving it in, because otherwise your bowl will look like a bit of a disaster. So mash it in a separate bowl. You can also taste it at this point if you have enough salt. And then we are gonna go and put it in our first beautiful little bowl that we have here. And then you guys always comment on Insta that my food looks so beautiful. Let me tell you that this is the reason. This is the everything but the bagel seasoning. Woolworths is also stocking it right now. So you can grab yourself some of this and honestly sprinkle it on anything. And all of a sudden it just looks gourmet. Like, you can never have too much. And it's a mixture of like onion, garlic flakes. The flavor is phenomenal on eggs. It's a game changer. Okay, so we've got our gorgeous little dip there. And then let's go ahead and do our veggies. I have got a couple of things here. Some things have already been chopped. Gotta love Woolies. So I'm doing these carrot battens. I also love the little baby carrots. They're also nice and sweet, but these are perfect as well. And you're gonna see how many beautiful colors are gonna be coming out here. And so what I also wanted to tell you was that you can always fill up your tray as you go as well. And that way everything also stays nice and fresh. So if you keep half in the fridge and as things empty out on your tray, it'll also help with wastage, you know, so you can see what people are enjoying and then you can just fill it up when you need to. Then another one of my faves are these mini cucumbers. They are a lot crunchier than your regular cucumber. I love these as a snack with like one of these guac dips. Are so delicious. Okay, so let's cut a couple of these up. I'm gonna just do them into halves, which I think are the perfect little snack size. In half. And then we can also see how our board starts to build. So if we feel like, oh, we could really do with a couple more something, we can also add some more. So you just have to see the size of your board, seeing what stuff we want to be adding here. Then I've also got some sweet rosa tomatoes, and I'm kind of putting these around where the guac is, because this is where people are probably going to be dipping them up, right? So when I go to a party, I generally go for all the fruits and the veggies. Okay, and this is gonna be really quick as well, which I love. We're really not cooking anything. Well, this is the lazy lean girl's snack board. All right, some more fruit and veg. I've got a delicious apple here, and you actually do want to get the core out. I actually saw, so I'm staying at this wonderful house, and they have the most interesting kitchen equipment, like all the things you could ever need. They actually did have an apple corer, which would have come in handy now. And I like to do these in pretty slices, and I'm gonna show you why. And this can be done for one of your Christmas events, one of your festive family things. Also, once you've sliced them, you kind of can just push them like that to the side, and they look really gorgeous. I'm gonna do the other side of the apple as well. No wastage, but it's still pretty high protein. There we go. And we can pop this on the other corner. I'll have to do a nice overhead shot so that you guys can see everything at the end. Okay, we're getting there. What should we do next? Okay, I'm gonna leave the fruit for the end, because that's kind of like the little spaces that we want to put them in. So let's start with some carbs. So I have got some regular cream crackers here. I checked the calories of these and really not bad. And I love cream crackers. For 2, it's 50 calories. So I think it's probably one of the lowest. I know you girls love to know, like, which is the lowest calorie option. So 25 calories a pop, which I think is pretty good, if you ask me. And so we're gonna just spread a couple of those. We can add as we go. And then I thought we had to do something fun. So I got these mini mince pies. And these are only, I actually checked it online, whether they don't have it on the packaging here. I think they're like 110 calories each, which we love, like the perfect little snack size mince pie. And also for those people who love something sweet on the snack board, we can do like a little We're gonna pop them here in the back so you girls can see. So you can do a little bit of a tower with these. It's also nice to have some different heights. Oh, okay, so we're gonna do those for now, and again, we can come back to these. Okay, it's coming together. So as I said, I love to add protein options to a snack board. I have got some roasted chicken and some beef, and I'm gonna show you a cute way that we can do it so that people have little bite-sized pieces of protein, and they can also just grab this and put it on one of the crackers, if you like. And so we are gonna use little toothpicks to kind of make a little society vibe. Let me show you. Okay, so you're gonna open one up, and then you are gonna take a slice and you're gonna halve it, and then just halve it again. And then you can stick your little piece on there, and then you can just kind of load it up. So they're easy to just grab, which I think is pretty cute. You could also have fun and put a tomato as well as your little protein on. That could also look pretty nice. Okay, gorgeous. She's coming together. Okay, so here's the thing. As you go, you can also like add, remove, see like, okay, I think I have too many tomatoes here. Like I still want some space for something else. And then I like to have a lot of variety. So we can always go back, kind of go back and forth, because we still have a couple of things that we're wanting to add here. All right, what should we, okay, so now we can't have a cheese board with no cheese. So it's more like a snack board. So I got these cute Baby Bell cheeses, and you can get the low-fat version. And I think, I can't remember the calories offhand. I will put that up on screen. And I just want to thank Baby Bell for putting these really weird faces on these cheeses. But alas, we will open, it's like a Barbie. They always do it for the kids, you know, because it's the kids that like, Mom, give me those small cheeses in my lunchbox. But if we open them, they're sophisticated again. And then it's also a really cute single portion of cheese. And I think that they look really cute as well. So let's open a couple of these up before anyone complains that there's no cheese. Why does this always? Are children supposed to open this? I mean, and what's nice about these as well is if they are not eaten, you basically just pop them back into the fridge and you can use them in a sandwich. I actually buy these for myself at home because it's such a nice single portion to grate over a pasta or use in a sandwich. You can just cut it up. So there's our cute little cheesies, which we can pop on the side over there. Then I thought we could do some biltong. This is the lean ostrich biltong from Woolies, which I think is always a hit. Every South African loves a biltong, you know. Every South African, and it's high in protein. And this, you can just throw directly on the board. By the way, I did do a piece of parchment paper on the bottom, which is gonna help us with the cleaning of this. So let's throw this in. There's some yummy biltong. Guys, this looks so beautiful. I'm so happy. Now, to make it festive, I've got some cherries because I think they always look super festive and beautiful. So now we're gonna have to find some space. I'm like, let's take the things off that we don't really like. Let's take the cucumbers. No, I like the cucumbers. All right, so let's make some space for them cherries. I'm gonna throw them in here. Oh, our guac just got a cherry. Guys, I feel like we are done. I feel like there's nothing more that is gonna fit onto this gorgeous board. And, okay, one more thing, a couple of other things. If you have a bigger board, okay, bigger than Anja's board today, You can also add some pop chips, which people love a crunch. I might do a little bowl on the side with some pop chips as well, so people can use the dip to have that. I also have some strawberries and some blueberries, two others that I love to add to my snack board. And so I'm just gonna clean this up now, and then I'm gonna put our little final touches on our beautiful snack board. I'm super excited about this board because my friends complain all the time that I never cook for them. They're always seeing all of these amazing dishes, and it's only Galan, because I always cook them during the day, right? It's always Galan that gets to eat them. So I said to my friends, guys, I'm doing a festive snack board. Tonight is your night because it's not Christmas time yet, so I'm not with my family. I was like, you tonight, if you come over, I will do some wine and I will do a delicious snack board and you can taste it. So I wanted to finish off our little board here with some rosemary. The packaging, guys, is fighting me today. And what always makes things look beautiful and festive is some rosemary. So I'm just gonna put some rosemary sprigs in here and there to just finish it off and give us those Christmas feels. I love Christmas. I've been playing Christmas music since early November. And Galan's actually Jewish, so he really doesn't get it. But he's begun to love Christmas a lot. He's like, I'll be all for this if I'm getting presents. And his birthday is actually on the 19th of December, so he gets that present and then he gets another present. So I add our anniversaries in November. So I'm like, I need anniversary present, Galan's birthday, and Christmas. It's a lot of presents. It's a lot of presents to think of. And men are difficult to buy for, must tell you. Okay, so we're just doing our little sprigs, and then she's gonna be done. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope that you're gonna try it out. Try a different board, and of course, if there are some of your favorite decadent things, like a beautiful cheese with that sweet chili on it, go ahead and add those things as well. But you can also try some of these new fun and more calorie-friendly options, because it's nice to have lower calorie things, which if you're starving, at least you get some substance, and then you can have 1 or 2 bites of your other little favorite treats as well in the mix. Okay, I think that we are done. Let's see if I want to add another little sprig somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna get some beautiful shots of this, because I know the camera, you can't see it so beautifully as it's down like that, but I'm gonna get some gorgeous shots to show her off. And my girls, there you go, our delicious, festive, low-calorie, high-protein snack board that I hope that you enjoy and try out and you throw together. And please, I love to see when you guys make any of the lean girl recipes. So pretty please tag me on the gram if you make one, or even if you use this as your inspiration. And don't forget that every single recipe that I make, including this one, can be found on my Lean Girl Kitchen Coach. So please go and check that out if you want over 400 lean girl, low-calorie, high-protein recipes. And there you have it. That wraps it up. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you like this video. I'd love to hear from you guys. And I want to know if you've tried out any of the other recipes that I've already posted on Insta. And if you want more Christmas recipes, the rest of them will be there. So don't forget to go and check those out. I think I've done 7 or 8 Christmas recipes already. So do not miss those. And I hope you're all going to have a delicious festive season. Mwah! See you next week.